Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1969 postseason is on the air. We are back at Metropolitan Stadium. This is Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. This series is also tied 1-1. Who will win tonight and force elimination in Game 4? We will see what happens here as these two teams, not surprisingly, I thought this series would be just as the way it is. Both these lineups are very potent. The Orioles, I still think, are the better team, but the Twins did get a win here in this series. We'll see what happens today. Now as we switch to Metro Stadium. David Vega, Phoenix Knight, and Ben Witz are first to join us here at Metro Stadium. So, exciting is what I'm going to call it as these two teams go after each other tonight. So, without further ado, I think we should just get started. Starting pitcher for the Minnesota Twins, their number one starter, Jim Perry. He has a record of 1-0 in the postseason. He got a victory over the Detroit Tigers in the American League Wild Card Series. So now he gets his chance again to pitch in Game 3 of this ALDS. So Perry will go today, and we'll see what the Orioles bring to the table here in the top of the first. I think we should just get right to it and play some baseball. What do you guys think? How about that? Brian B. joins us here at Metro Stadium. And no, I kind of killed Sunday morning baseball, Brian B. As much as I like doing it, I do have things I have to do on Sundays. And the Sunday morning game was actually kind of eating into my chores in Sunday mornings. So I had to stop it. Anyway, it's actually easier to play at night. So let's go ahead and get right to it, shall we? Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder Don Buford. He is 3 for 7 for the postseason. We are at Metropolitan Stadium. This is a neutral park, 140 home runs, -2 to walks. We're going to use brown, white, and powder blue dice. Twins are the home team, and we are set and ready. All the seats are taken here at Metro Stadium. Can the Twins steal another game against the Orioles? Or will the Orioles show their true power like they were in '69? Jeremy Brooks, Doug Hunt, and John Haverly now join us here at Metro Stadium. Let's go to the first pitch. Perry, 2-6, possible error. Buford, 2-6. That's a ground ball to first base. That ball is hit to Harmon Killebrew. His error rating is a 3. That's a 14. He will get that. Perry will come on over and take the throw, and that will be out number 1. Next up is the center fielder, Paul Blair. He is 3 for 7 for the series. Perry, 1-1. That's a blank. Blair, a 6-2, and that's flied to right field. And Tony Oliva will come over there and grab it. 2 down. And now the right fielder, one of the greatest of all time, Frank Robinson. He is 4 for 8 for the series. He's got 2 bombs. Perry, 6-3, strikeout 10. That's too high. Robinson, 1-4, and he hits one to right field. That's a 12, and Frank Robinson is going to get a triple. So Robinson gets his first hit of the game, and it will be a 2-out triple. And he will head to third. Against a right-handed pitcher, that 12 is a triple, and it keeps the Orioles going on here in the top of the first. And now they'll bring up the first baseman, Boog Powell. He is 1 for 8 for the series. Strategy roll, and that is a 3, and nothing happening there. Robinson will stay put. Perry, 1-2, strikeout 11. That's too high. Powell, 4-6. And it's a ground ball to second base. That'll be handled by Rod Carew. He will take it, throw to first, and retire the side. No runs and a hit. A 2-out triple. But the Orioles cannot get him in. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Metro Stadium. Starting pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles tonight is Dave McNally. He is the number 3 starter. 20 wins, 7 losses, a 3.21 ERA, 166 strikeouts, 78 walks, and 69. This is his first start of the postseason. Now let's go to the bottom of the first. Leading off are the Twins. Center fielder Ted Uhlaender. He is 5 for 13 for the postseason. McNally, 6'6", walk 10. Ball 4. He just walked him. Uhlaender is a 12. -2 makes him a 10. That is a 10, and that's going to be a walk. So Uhlaender will trot to first. A leadoff walk for the Twins. And that will bring up the second baseman, of course, one of the greatest of all time, Rod Carew. He is 2 for 14, though, for the postseason, struggling a little bit. Uhlaender will stay at second base. Carew does get the hit and run. And let's see, Uhlaender a 13, -2 is 11. Hendricks -1 is a 10. Carew, not a bad home, got a little, you know what, it's early, I'll let him swing. McNally, 3-6, walk 20, that's high. Carew, 2-1. It's a good thing I let him swing. It's a base hit to left field. Uhlaender, base runner 4, a single to left -1, a 1-3. He'll get to third, and he won't. If it was a hit and run, he would have, but Uhlaender will go to second and stay there. So the Twins starting off here with runners at first and second, and no one out. And now the right fielder, Hall of Famer, Tony Oliva. He is 8 for 14 for the postseason. He is the leading hitter right now early in the playoffs. Runners at first and second, and that's a 20. McNally turns around, fires to get Uhlaender. Oh, he just got back. A 2-4 would have been a pickoff. That was a 5. McNally will now pitch. 1-5, strikeout, 19 is high. Oliva, 2-3, and that is a ground ball to short. 1, 2, 3. Second base pivot, Belanger, +1 is a 4, and they won't get the double play. Uhlaender will get to third. Carew is thrown out at second. Oliva goes to first, and that's out number 1. So they get a fielder's choice instead. Runners at the corners and 1 out. And here comes the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew, one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. He is 1 for 11, and that 1 he had was a bomb. So runners at the corners, they'll keep the infield back. Killebrew does hit into double plays. Strategy, nothing on the 19. McNally will go ahead and pitch. McNally, 6-3, home run result. Against the lefty, Killebrew needs a 20. That's a 4, and it really doesn't matter. That ball probably wound up in the Great Lakes somewhere. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball's pretty deep. That ball is pretty gone. Home run! Harmon Killebrew is second of the postseason. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 3-run bomb by Harmon Killebrew. A 6-3 is a straight home run result. And that one is gone. And I don't know if they're even going to find that in the stadium. 3-0 Twins. What a way for the Twins to start the game off. Remember, the Twins, on all 3 of these games, the Twins actually get off to pretty good quick starts. So already 3-0 in favor of the Twins. And now we have the left fielder, Rich Reese. Reese is 6 for 12 for the postseason. He also has a bomb. Robert Abreu, yes. I had a feeling one of you guys were going to ask the question about the Mets and the Braves tomorrow. I would not be surprised if the Mets and the Braves make a deal. They both win a game, they're both win. If one gets swept, the Diamondbacks are in. If I'm the Diamondbacks, You're not thinking you're going to get in because if you're Major League Baseball, you want Atlanta and the Mets in the playoffs. You don't want Arizona in there. I wouldn't be surprised if those two teams make a deal. I know that's kind of a conspiracy, but whatever. McNally 1-6, strikeout, 18 is high. Reese 3-1, and he hits a base hit. He'll hit one past first, and the Twins come out hitting. So Reese gets to first, still one out here in the bottom of the first. And now the third baseman, Cesar Tovar. He is 4 for 13 for the series, for the postseason. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Reese will stay put. McNally, 1-2, strikeout, 13 is high. Tovar, 1-4, and against the lefty, it's a base hit past third. Reese will not have the speed. He'll hold it second. So the Twins coming out hard in the bottom of the first inning here at Metro Stadium. And now the shortstop, Leo Cardenas. He is 1 for 12 for the series, or for the postseason, I should say. Infield a double play, and nothing happening there. McNally will go ahead and pitch. McNally, 3-1, wild pitch, yes! And it will go to the backstop, and the runners will move up. So a wild pitch by McNally, and he's having a rough start to this ball game. Now the infield's going to come in early. They don't want Reese to score already. 3-0 here in favor of the Twins. Re-roll the strat. Nothing happening. McNally, 3-1. Wild pitch. A possible pass ball this time. Ellie Hendricks' pass ball rating is a 2. And it bounces off his chest protector, and Reese will score. Tovar to third. 4-0 Twins. Stadium cheers. Yay! What a start to this game for the Twins. As Tovar now goes to third, Cardenas still at the plate. And the infield is still in. A pass ball allows a run to come in here. Mike Terra Supernova joins us here at Metro Stadium. Strategy roll again. Nothing happening. McNally, he's having a rough game start. McNally, 4-5, range play. Cardenas, 2-1. That's a fly ball to left field. Going after that is Don Buford. His range is a 4. He's got it. Now that's out number 2. Cardenas sacrifice fly of 3. +1 hit to left makes him a 4, and it will not scar Tovar that way. Tovar's base running rating is a 5. Buford's a +1 arm, which makes him a 6. He will score anyway. And that will be a sacrifice fly. And for the second game in 2 out of 3 games, the Twins get out to a 5-0 lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! Cardenas picks up an RBI. And now the catcher, John Roseborough, he's 4 for 11 for the postseason. 2 outs here, bottom of the first. Twins already up 5-0. McNally, 4-3, that's a blank. Roseborough, 1-2, and he grounds it right back to McNally. And McNally will make the play and throw it over to first to finally end the inning. 5 runs on 4 hits. 1 wild pitch, 1 pass ball, 1 sacrifice fly, and a walk. And the Twins jump out to a 5-0 lead after 1. But we do know what happened when the Twins did that in game 1 of the series. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Orioles is the third baseman, best fielding third baseman of all time, Brooks Robinson. He is 2 for 7 for the series. Perry, 1-1. That's a blank. Robinson, a 1-2. And Robinson leads off with a double to left. So Robinson will hit one there, and he'll wind up at second base. So a quick double to left field for Robinson, and already the Orioles have a man on second. Might be one of those games again. Next up is the second baseman, Davey Johnson. Would win a championship in 1986 with a certain team. Johnson is 0 for 8. He's still looking for his first hit of the postseason. Robinson on at second, and he'll stay there. Perry, 5-1, error on a grounder. Johnson, 4-5. Nope, that's a fly ball to left field, and that's going to be caught by Reese. That is out number 1. Fly ball to right. Robinson, base running 3. Hit to right. Left field. That's -2. Reese is 0. Robinson can take third on a 1. And it's a 6. Another 6. It could be a play. And there is. Robinson's trying for third. And Reese has a 0 arm. A 1-4. He's gonna be out. No, Robinson will go back to second base. Wow, he took a chance on that and probably shouldn't have moved. But he goes back to second. That's a 5. And Robinson saw the throw and immediately decided to go back. So now here's in shortstop, Mark Belanger. He is 1 for 7 for the series. Brian Scott joins us here at Metro Stadium. Yes, the only way for Arizona to get in is the Braves or Mets to get swept. That is correct. I don't think that's going to happen because I wouldn't be surprised if they split it tomorrow. The question is, are they? I think they're going to split because I wouldn't be surprised if those teams make a deal. It wouldn't surprise me at all. I know that sounds conspiratory, but that's what it sounds like they would do because they win one game and Arizona don't get in. If you're the Arizona Diamondbacks, you're thinking you're not going to get into this. You're not going to get in the playoffs. Strategy roll. Robinson still on second. Perry, 4-2. Error on a throw. Belanger, 2-5. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Cardenas. His error rating is a 9. That's a 4, and he's going to make an error. An error on a throw is going to be an automatic error. On a ground ball, error on a throw, and the ball is going to Killebrew. Killebrew's range is a 2, and it'll get past him. So Robinson goes to third. Belanger is safe. Robinson will score on a 3 or less, and he does. And Belanger will take second. So a big error there by Tovar. Makes a bad error, and that allows the Orioles to get a run. It's 5-1. So that will be an error as Belanger will get to second on an E6. First error on the Twins, and just like that, the Orioles get a run. And now the batter is the catcher, Ellie Hendricks. Hendricks is 0 for 7 for the series. He's still looking for his first hit. 1 out, top of the second, but now 5-1. Strategy, nothing on the 7. Perry, 1-6, that's a blank. Hendricks, 4-3, and it's a base hit to right field. Belanger, base runner 4, a single to right, a 0, a 1-4. Belanger will score. He will. And now Hendricks thinking about second base, and he will get there. That's going to be an RBI double. It's now 5-2. So an RBI double by Ellie Hendricks. Now it's a 5-2 ball game, and that will bring up the pitcher, Dave McNally, an .085 average. He had a homer and 5 RBIs in 69. Yes, rest in peace to the rubber duck. So 1 out, and Hendricks on at second, and he'll stay at second. Perry, 4-4. Range play. McNally, 5-6. It's a ground ball right back to Perry. Perry's range is a 4. That's a 4. He'll get it. He'll throw to first for the out. And Hendricks will stay at second base. So 2 outs on a grounder to the pitcher. And now the batter is Buford. Buford is 0 for 1, as the Orioles have gotten 2 back here in the top of the second. Strategy, that is a 1. Hendricks will stay where he is. Perry will go ahead and pitch. Perry, 6-5, hit by pitch. Plunk, ouch, and he hit him. Perry will hit Buford. That is the first hit batter of the game. And that will bring up Blair. Blair is 0 for 1. And right now, the fans here at Metro Stadium say, hey, look, you had a 5-0 lead. Get out of this inning. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 7. Perry will pitch. 1-4. That's a pitcher result. Righty. 1-7's a base hit past the pitcher. That's a 6. It's a single, and Hendricks will score. Hendricks will get 1 as it's a base hit for Blair past the pitcher. Buford will make third. Blair's at first. 5-3. Stadium groans. A single for Blair. And now it's runners at the corners. The tying runs are on base. And here comes Frank Robinson. Robinson got a triple his first time up. Buford on at third, Blair on at first. 2 outs, top of the second. Now 5-3. Strategy. Nothing on the 13. Perry. 4-2. Error on a throw. Robinson. 4-4. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Carew. His error rating is a 9. That's a 12. He will not make an error. He will throw to first to get Robinson, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 hit batter, 1 error. And we got a ball game here as we go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Twins will be the pitcher, Jim Perry. He had a 172 average and 7 RBIs in 69. McNally, 3-2. Possible error. Perry, 2-1. And Perry leads off with a double to left field. And that ball is hit to Don Buford. His error rating is a 4. That's a 1, and that's going to be an error on Buford. Perry's base running rating is a 2. Buford plus 1 arm, a 1-3. Perry will score. No, he'll hold it third. You gotta be kidding me. What a start to this game. That's going to be a double and an E7, and that is the first error on the Orioles. So Perry gets a double, then winds up on third on an error. DH? I don't need no stinking DH. The next batter is Eulander. Eulander walked his first time up. Infield is in by the Orioles. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. McNally. 6-5. Strikeout. 14 is high. Eulander. 2-4. That's a fly out the left. Sacrifice fly for Eulander. 2. Hit the left plus 1 is a 3. He scores. Sacrifice fly for Ted Eulander, and the Twins now make it 6-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! So Eulander winds up with the sacrifice to at least get the Twins a run. And now here's Carew. Carew got a single his first time up. McNally, 6-5, strikeout. That's high. Carew, 3-6, and against the lefty, he flies one out the left. And Don Buford's going to make that play for out number 2. And now Oliva's 0 for 1. Got on a fielder's choice. McNally 4-2. That's at the park. Metro Stadium 6-4, and that's flied to left again. And Don Buford's going to make all 3 putouts, but 1 run on 1 hit and a sacrifice fly and 1 error. And the Twins now have a 6-3 lead after 2. We'll pause for station identification. This is the RJL YouTube network. Okay. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Twins lead the game 6-3. This ALDS is tied at 1. Leading off for the Orioles will be Boog Powell, and he's 0 for 1. Perry, a 1-4 pitcher result against the lefty. That 11 is going to be an automatic out, and it will be a ground out to second base. And it will be Carew getting to that, throwing it over for the first out. Next up is the vacuum cleaner. Robinson led off with a double his first time up. Perry, 1-4. Pitcher result, 7. That's a base hit. That'll go right past the pitcher and into the outfield. So Robinson has his second hit of the game. It's a single. And now here's Johnson. Johnson's 0 for 1. Infield double play. So far, I expected a better pitching matchup, but already 9 runs with 2 pitchers with a combined ERA of 6.0. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 14, although the errors did hurt. Perry, 4-5, strikeout 6, and just missed. Johnson, 4-4, and he flies out to center. That'll be handled by Eulander, and that's out number 2. And now here's Belanger. Belanger reached on an error his first time up. Robinson will stay put. Perry, 5-4. That's at the park. Metro Stadium, 2-1. It's a single plus to right field. Robinson automatically makes third. Belanger's got to try for second. Base runner 4. Oliva's a -1 arm. A 1-3. Belanger is safe. And he is. That's going to be a double. So Belanger gets a double and winds up on second base. Runners at second and third now for Hendricks. Hendricks got an RBI double his first time up, and the Orioles trying to get closer to this game. 2 outs. Perry will pitch to Hendricks, or do you walk him and pitch to McNally? No, I don't think you put the tying run on base. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Perry, 6-3, strikeout 10. That will miss. Hendricks, 4-6. It's a fly ball to center. Eulander says he's got it, and he does. He'll make the catch and end the inning. No runs on 2 hits for the Orioles. We go to the bottom of the third. In this key, game 3 in this ALDS, who will be facing elimination in game 4 later this week? I can definitely say that this week will be the final week of the division series round, no matter what, since even if we all go 5 games. Bottom of the third inning, leading off for the Twins will be Harmon Killebrew. He had a 3-run bomb his first time up. Funny thing about Killebrew, he's 2 for 12, and both his hits were homers. McNally, 1-6, strikeout, that's high. Killebrew, 4-2, and against the lefty, he grounds it to third. That'll be handled by Robinson, and Robinson will throw it over, 1 out. Here's Reese. Reese got a single his first time up and scored on a pass ball. McNally, 3-1, wild pitch. It's a blank. Reese, 5-2, and he hits one to right field. That's a 15, and against the lefty, that ball is gone. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Rich Reese. That's a power hit to right field against the lefty. A 15-18 is a home run. That's a 15. It's 7-3 Twins. Stadium cheers. Yay! And Reese has his second home run of the postseason. And that might just be it for McNally, but he's due to lead off the 4th inning, and they want him to finish this inning out. So now a 7-3 Twin lead, and here comes Tovar. Tovar got a single his first time up. The Oriole bullpen already getting warm. McNally, 5-1, that's a blank. Tovar, 4-6, that's a fly to left field. Don Buford will get to that, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. 2 away now for Cardenas. Cardenas sacrifice fly his first time up. McNally, 5-3, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the first strikeout for McNally. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Rich Reese, his second bomb of the playoffs. 7-3 Twins after 3. We go to the top of the 4th. Dave McNally coming out, as the Orioles have seen enough in this one, and they will bring on a pinch hitter, and it is going to be, it is going to be Dave May. 242 average, 3 homers, 10 RBIs in 69. So Dave May will go up against Perry here to start the top of the 4th as the Twins knock out a 20-gamer in McNally. Matthew Stringer joins us here at Metro Stadium. Perry, 1-4, pitcher result, and that 13 is going to be an automatic out, and it's a ground out to short, handled there by Cardenas. 1 away. Next batter is Buford. Buford got hit by a pitch his last time up. He's 0 for 1. Perry, 2-1. That's a blank. Buford, 6-6, and it's a base hit. He'll hit that one into right field, and he will get the first. Second time he's been on base today. And now Blair. Blair is 1 for 2. Infield, a double play depth. Twins is 7-3 lead here. You think we're playing a game of football, not baseball. Strategy rolls are still on. Buford is staying where he is. Perry, 3-6. That's a blank. Blair, 5-3. And that's flied to center field. And Eulander says he'll make the play, and he will. 2 down. And now Robinson. Robinson's 1 for 2 with a triple. Buford's still on at first. He'll stay at first. Perry, 5-5, strikeout 11, that's high. Robinson, 5-1, and he hits a base hit. That'll go past second. Buford will make it to third and Robinson to first. So Frank Robinson keeps the inning going. And now if Powell can get one, it makes this game interesting again. They go talk to Perry on the mound, saying, hey, Jim, it's going to be one of those kind of games. So Buford on at third, Robinson on at first. Perry will go ahead, strategy roll first. That is a 2, nothing happening. Buford and Robinson will stay put. Powell at the plate. Perry, 3-3, that's a blank. Powell, 5-6, and against a righty, Powell comes through with a double into center field. Buford will score. Robinson base runner 5 with 2 outs. A double to center is a 0. A 1-5. Robinson will score. He will. Powell goes to second. It's 7-5. Stadium groans. 2 RBI double for Boog Powell. And it's now a 7-5 ball game. And here comes the vacuum cleaner. Robinson is 2 for 2, a single and a double. Right now, pitching has definitely taken the night off. 12 runs here, and we're only in the top of the 4th. Perry will go ahead and pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Still 2 outs. Perry, a 4-5. Strikeout 10. That's high. Robinson, 1-1. It's a ground ball to short. Handled by Cardenas. He's got it. Throws to first to retire the side. 2 runs, 3 hits. A 2 RBI double by Boog Powell. Gets 2 runs closer. It's 7-5 going into the bottom of the 4th. John Roseborough leads off for Minnesota. He is 0 for 1. Orioles going to the bullpen. Left switch left. And the Orioles are going to go ahead and bring out, it's the 4th inning, so usually in this situation, I usually bring out someone to eat up innings. And they're going to go with Marcelino Lopez. Lopez is making another, I think he's already made an appearance for the Orioles, but he has no stats. So Marcelino Lopez, 5-3, 4.41 ERA. He will come on to pitch for Baltimore as McNally leaves with the L. Roseborough will lead off. Lopez, 2-1, strikeout, got him. And he'll go ahead and strike out Roseborough for the first out. Next batter is Perry. Perry had a double his last time up and then scored later. And the question is, do you want Perry? I think you keep Perry in there. I think you keep him in there. How many? He still can pitch to 6 more batters. They're going to keep Perry in there. They're still ahead 7-5. Lopez, 6-3, strikeout, got him. He goes ahead and strikes out Perry for out number 2. And now here's Eulander. Eulander is 0 for 1. Sacrifice fly, walked and scored. Lopez, 1-5. Home run chance. Lefty, 1-9. 14 is too high. Eulander, 6-1. He grounds it to second base. That'll be handled there by Johnson. Johnson throws it over and retires a side for the first time in the ball game. The Twins are sent down in order. 1, 2, 3. 7-5 Twins after 4. We got a shootout. Perry will come back on to pitch. Davey Johnson leads off for B-Moore. He's 0 for 2. Fans here at Metro Stadium know how important this game is. Who will be facing elimination in Game 4? Perry, 4-6, strikeout, 12 is high. Johnson, 1-1, popped out to short. And that's going to be Cardenas making the play. That's out number 1. Johnson is now 0 for 11. He has not gotten a hit yet in this series. Here's Belanger, and he is 1 for 2, doubled and reached on an error. Perry, 2-6, possible error. Belanger, 1-4, fly ball, center field. Going after that is Ted Eulander. His error rating is a 1. That's a 12. He makes the catch. Out number 2. Nice play there by Eulander, and now here's Hendricks. Hendricks is 1 for 2, has a double. Perry, 4-4, range play. Hendricks, 2-1. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. That ball is hit to Leo Cardenas. His error rating is a 9. That's a 17. It was a range play, right? Range play, not an error. So his range is a 4. He's not going to get it. It's going to be a base hit. So Hendricks going to get a single to keep the inning going. And now we'll see a pinch. Now the question is, do they want Marcelino to pinch hit? Do they want him to continue to pitch? He can. He does have a batting card. Let me see how he is. He does have a batting card. He's not a bad hitter. He's not a bad hitter. And they would like to get another inning out of him as possible. But I think with the runner on, if there was nobody on base, I would go ahead and let him hit. But because there is somebody on base, you got to go to the bench. So coming on to pinch hit is going to be Andy Etchebarren. 249 average, 3 homers, 26 RBIs. Etchebarren will come on to pinch hit with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. So Hendricks on at first. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 10. Perry, 4-2. Error on a throw. Etchebarren, 6-3. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Carew. His error rating is a 9. That's a 3, and he's going to make an error. He's going to throw that ball to first. Killebrew's range is a 2, and it's going to get by him, and Hendricks will hold at second base. That's an error on Carew. That's an E4, and that is the second error on the Twins. Rod Carew makes a bad throw. Killebrew couldn't make it, but Hendricks didn't have the speed, and he has to hold at second base even with 2 outs. An error on Carew, and now the batter is Buford. 2 big errors by the Twins. Can the Orioles take advantage of it? Still 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Perry will pitch. Perry, 6-5. Hit by pitch. 12. No. Buford, 2-1. And he grounds it to first. That'll be handled by Killebrew. He'll take it to the bag himself and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. The Orioles are unable to get anything out of it, though. This is one sloppy ball game at the moment. But we go to the bottom of the 5th. Nobody can pitch. Nobody can field. Just sounds like it's another kind of inside pitch. Yep. Rod Carew will lead off for the Twins. Orioles need a pitcher. Left, right. And they're going to go ahead and bring out Pete Rickard. 7 wins, 4 losses, 12 saves, a 2.20 ERA. And Rickard is making an appearance here, as he will come out to pitch. So Rickard will be the 3rd Oriole pitcher. So he'll go up against Carew. Bottom of the 5th inning, 7-5 Twins. Rickard, 6-4, wild pitch. It's a blank. Carew, 3-6, and against the lefty, it's a fly ball to left. And that'll be handled by Buford for out number 1. Next up is Oliva. Oliva's 0 for 2. Rickard, 1-2. Hit by pitch. 16 is high. Oliva. 1-3. And that is going to be a fly to right field. And Robinson will go ahead and get that. And that's out number 2. And now Killebrew. Killebrew is 1 for 2, a 3-run bomb he has in the game. Rickert, 1-1. Huh. And that's gonna, and that is good. And what I just say here? He had a 3-run bomb in the game. Harmon Killebrew just got his second because a 1-1 is a home run result. And Killebrew has a 20. Kaboom! That ball is high, deep, gone. Another home run for Harmon Killebrew. Stadium cheers. Yay! Killebrew hits a solo bomb right off of Rickert. No doubt about it. As he pitched Killebrew an absolute meatball, and he turned that into straight lasagna with extra cheese. 8-5 Twins. Killebrew hits his 3rd home run of the postseason. He is 3 for 14, and all 3 of his hits have been bombs. The batter now is Reese. Reese is 2 for 2, a single and a bomb. Rickert just went ahead and just put that right over the plate. 2 outs here, now 8-5 Twins. Rickert, 3-2, walk, 14 is high. Reese, 5-2, and he hits one to right field. That's a 14, and that's going to be a triple against a lefty. Reese now has a single, a home run, and now a triple. He's a double short of the cycle. And now here's Tovar. Tovar 1 for 2 with a single. Reese on at 3rd. The fans here at Metro Stadium absolutely enjoying this one. Of course, if you have an 8-5 lead, that's pretty good. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 7. Rickert will pitch. Rickert, 3-1 against a righty. Walk, and that is going to be ball 4. He'll walk Tovar. And now the batter is Cardenas. Cardenas is 0 for 2. Runners at the corners, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th, 8-5 Twins. Series tied at 1. Rickert. Is he tired? Yeah, he is tired. Rickert is tired. But they're gonna let him try to finish the inning out. So Rickert's he is tired, but he's gonna try to go ahead and get the inning over. Rickert, strategy roll. Nothing on the 10. Rickert will pitch. 3-3 against a righty. It's an automatic out. And that's going to be a grounder to short, handled there by Belanger. He'll throw to first to get Cardenas, and that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, a walk, a solo bomb by Killebrew. It's 8-5 after 5. We go to the top of the 6th. Jim Perry can pitch to one more batter before he tires. They're going to let him pitch. Paul Blair leads off. He is 1 for 3. And Perry is going to pitch here. Top of the 6th, 8-5. Twins trying to do what I really didn't think they would do. But right now, the Orioles, their pitching has not been that good. Perry, 4-5, strikeout 3, got him. Struck him out. And that is out number 1. Perry is now tired, and he'll be pitching to Robinson. Robinson is 2 for 3, a triple and a single. Perry, 4-2, error on a throw. Robinson, 6-3. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Cesar Tovar. His error rating is a 9. That's a 19. He will not make an error. He throws to first, 2 down. And now here's Powell. Powell is 1 for 3. He's got a double. Got a 2 RBI double his last time up. Perry will deal. Perry, 6-5, hit by pitch. 10 is high. Powell, 3-5, and that's a base hit. He'll hit that one past second base, and Powell will get the first. That's his second hit of the game. And now here comes the vacuum cleaner. Robinson is 2 for 3, a single and a double. Perry trying to get through this inning. 8-5 Twins. Game 3 of this ALDS. Strategy rolls are still on, and nothing happening. Powell stays at first. Perry will pitch. Perry, 1-5, range play. Robinson, 5-2, fly ball center field. Going after that is Ted Eulander. His range is a 3. He's got it. Side retired. No runs and a hit for the Orioles. And the Twins holding on to an 8-5 lead going in the bottom of the 6th. John Roseborough leads off for the Twins. Pete Rickert, being a lefty, is going to pitch to him, even though he is tired. The Orioles now only have right-handers left in the bullpen for now. So Pete Rickert will pitch to Roseborough, lefty on lefty. Roseborough is 0 for 2. Rickert, 2-2, range play. Roseborough, 4-6. That's a power hit to right field. That's a 3. And against the lefty, that's going to be a single, but the right fielder, Frank Robinson, gets to make a play. His range is a 2. That's a 5. It'll be a base hit. So Roseborough will get a single, his first hit of the ball game. And they're going to see a pinch hitter for Perry as the Twins will go to the bench. And Perry leaves with the W. So let's see who they're going to bring on to bat for the Twins. And coming on to pinch hit is going to be George Mitterwald. 257 average, 5 homers, 13 RBIs. And Rickert, he is, he's going to come out. The Orioles are going to go to the bullpen as well. And that will be it for Rickert. And let's see who they're going to have to bring on to pitch. And it is going to be, they're going to go with Eddie Watt, their main closer. But in this case right now, you need to keep it where it is. So here comes Watt. Watt has a save in the postseason. He has 1 save. So Roseborough on at first, infield double play. Eddie Watt coming on to pitch, and he can pitch to 5. So let's see what he can do. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. Roseborough on at first. Watt, 3-1, walk, 18 is high. Mitterwald, 2-2, and against the righty, it's a ground ball to third. 3-4-5, second base, pivot, Johnson +1, a 1-5, it's a double play. They got it, 2 outs. Because you can't go above 6. You can't go to 6. There's always a chance it's a slow roller. So 5 is as high as you can go, but that will be a 5-4-3 double play. 2 outs now for Eulander. And Eulander is 0 for 2. Sacrifice flied and walked. Watt with the pitch. Watt, 4-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Eulander, 6-6, and he pumped out to second base. And that's going to be Davey Johnson getting to that. He'll make the play and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Twins. Holding on to an 8-5 lead after 6. They go to the top of the 7th. Davey Johnson leads off for the Orioles. He's 0 for 3. He's still looking for his first hit in this postseason. They got 2 righties and a lefty coming up. So coming on to pitch for the Twins is going to be Bob Miller. Miller coming out, and he is making he has an appearance. He is 0-1, one loss, but one save. So Bob Miller coming on to pitch for the Twins. He can pitch to 11. Very capable of maybe pitching the rest of the way. But Johnson is 0 for 3. Top of the 7th, 8-5 Twins. Series tied at 1. Miller, 1-1, strikeout, no. Johnson, 5-1. He still can't get a hit. Ground ball to first. That'll be handled by Killebrew. Killebrew takes it to the bag himself, 1 down. And now here's Belanger. Belanger is 1 for 3, a double, and reached on an error. Miller, 5-5, strikeout, not with that 20. Belanger, 6-1, ground ball, second base, and Rod Carew will get that and toss it over to away. And now here's Hendricks. Hendricks is 2 for 3, a single and a double. Miller with the deal, 4-1, that's a blank. Hendricks, 1-2, and he hits a fly ball to center field. Uhlander will get to it, makes the catch, and for the first time in this ball game, the Orioles are retired in order. 1, 2, 3. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow night, we will be staying in the junior circuit as we now have 3 straight elimination games. We're going back to Fenway Park for Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland Athletics and the Boston Red Sox. The A's lead that series 2-1. It'll be Johnny Blue Moon Odom going for the Athletics and Mike Nagy going for the Red Sox. Red Sox must pull it off tomorrow night or they're going to be out. A pretty big matchup as we have 3 straight elimination games. Who will be winning tomorrow to move on or to force a Game 5? And for the ALCS, Athletics Red Sox Game 4. That's tomorrow night on the network. Bottom of the 7th here, Twins lead 8-5. We're tied at 1 in this ALDS. Rod Carew leads off for the Twins. He is 1 for 3. Watt's going to stay on the mound. He can pitch to 3 more batters. So Watt's going to stay out there. Watt with the pitch. 5-2, range play. Carew, 1-2. That's a ground ball to second base. Going after it is Davy Johnson. His range is a 3. That's a 5. It's a base hit. Carew will get a single. His second hit of the game. And now Oliva. Oliva's 0 for 3. Is yet to join the hit parade for the Twins. Infield a double play. Oh, you'll get the Lions game. All right. Have fun there at Ford Field. Nothing on the 16. Watt, 5-3. That's at the park. Metro Stadium, 1-3. And that's a ground ball to short. That's going to be picked up by Belanger. 1, 2, 3. Second base Johnson +1 is 4. Double play. 6-4-3 double play hit into by Oliva. And 2 down. And now a big ovation from the Metro crowd. Here's Killebrew. Killebrew 2 for 3. Both of them were bombs. Watt looking in on Killebrew. Fans here at Metro Stadium would love to see him hit another one. Watt, 6-6. That's at the park. Metro Stadium, 5-3. Not this time. Ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Belanger. He'll take his time, toss it over, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Twins. Still 8-5 after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Miller will stay on the mound. And Eddie Watt, they're going to pinch hit for him as he is actually tired now. So the Orioles will go to the bench. And coming on to bat is going to be Merv Rettenmund. 247 average, 4 homers, 25 RBIs. Pitcher spot for the Orioles is 0 for 3, but they did reach on an error. So Bob Miller will pitch to Rettenmund. Miller, 2-6. Against a righty, it's a base hit. Past the pitcher, and Rettenmund has a single. So bringing in Merv Rettenmund was a good call. You don't see management like this on that other channel with the fluffy cat. And now the batter is Buford. Buford is 1 for 3, singled and got hit by a pitch. Infield is at double play. Strategy rolls are off. Miller, 6-1. That's a blank. Buford, 5-1. Against a righty, Buford smacks a double into left field. Rettenmund, base runner 4, double to left -1. A 1-3, he'll score, and he will. Buford's trying for third, and he will get there. So Buford hits a double into left field, turns on the Jets, and goes to third. It's now 8-6. So I'll make that a triple instead. And now the batter is Blair. Fluff around and find out. So Buford on at third. Nobody out here on the top of the 8th. And now it's an 8-6 ball game. And they're going to call the infield in. So Miller's going to pitch to Blair. No one out here on the top of the 8th. This Oriole lineup just does not want to give up. Strategy rolls are back on. Nothing on the 17. Blair is 1 for 4. Miller, 6-4. Possible error. Blair, 4-5. That is going to be an infield single or an error. So it's hit to the shortstop. Shortstop is Cardenas. His error rating is a 9. That's a 16. He's not going to be an error. That's going to be an infield single. Buford will score. It's 8-7. And this crowd at Metro Stadium cannot believe it. Now an 8-7 ball game. And here comes Robinson. Robinson is 2 for 4. He's got a triple and a single. Still nobody out. Infield is back at double play. Fans here at Metro Stadium cannot believe that this Oriole lineup just never gives up. Strategy roll. That is a 2. Blair gets the steal sign. 15 -2 is 13. Roseboro +1 is a 14. But Robinson is such a good hitter, I don't think you run yourself out of the inning. Blair is going to stay put. Steal is called off. Miller will pitch. 6-3, range play. Robinson, 5-4. And that's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Killebrew. His range is a 2. He's got it. Can he turn the double play? 3-3-3. Shortstop, Cardenas, 0 pivot. A 1-3, it's a double play. No, the only play that Killebrew had was to get Robinson at first. Blair moves on to second, 1 out. So So at least Killebrew gets the sure out, but now the tying run is in scoring position for Powell. Powell is 2 for 4, a single and a double. And Miller here trying to keep this going, trying to get out of this inning now. 8-7. Fans here at Metro Stadium cannot believe this. Miller sets up the pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 10. Miller. A 5-4 against the lefty. It's an automatic out. And that's a ground ball to second base. That'll be handled there by Carew. Throws to first. Blair will move to third. And now here's Brooks Robinson. Robinson is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Tying run 90 feet away. Bob Miller trying to keep it where it is. 2 outs here, top of the 8th. 8-7 ball game. What a game this is. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. Miller will pitch. 1-4. Hit by pitch. The 20 is high. Robinson. 5-1. And it's a ground ball to second. That'll be picked up by Carew. Throws to first. Side retired. 2 runs. 3 hits. And the Orioles are 1 run back, but they still trail 8-7. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Rich Reese leads off for the Twins. He has a single, a triple, and a bomb. He needs a double for the cycle. Baltimore will go ahead and bring on a pitcher. And it is going to be Dick Hall. 5-2, 6 saves, 1.92 ERA. Hall does have a win in this series. So here comes Dick Hall to pitch for the Orioles against Reese. Reese has got a chance for the cycle. He needs a double to get it. We've already had a cycle this season in 1969 to Pete Rose. Can Rich Reese do one here in the postseason? Fans here at Metro Stadium know with an 8-7 lead, they got to get some insurance. Hall, 4-3, that's a blank. Reese, 5-1, no, it's a fly ball to center. That's going to be caught by Blair, and that's out number 1. Now the batter is Tovar. Tovar is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Hall, 1-1, error on a throw. Tovar, 6-3. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Belanger. His error rating is an 8. That's a 13. He will not make an error. Belanger's got it, throws to first, and that is out number 2. And now Cardenas. Cardenas is 0 for 3. Still trying to get on the hit parade. He does have an RBI off a sacrifice. Fans here at Metro Stadium hoping for a hit. Hall, 5-5. Strikeout 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Twins. But they have an 8-7 lead after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th inning. Davey Johnson leads off for the Orioles. Bob Miller can pitch to 2 more before he tires. Question, do the Orioles want to bring him out? The answer is no. The Orioles are going to go with their best pitcher. Or actually, they're going to let Miller pitch to Johnson, though, actually. But Ron Perinoski is ready for the Twins. So Miller will pitch to Johnson, righty on righty. Davey Johnson is 0 for 4. He is 0 for 12. He has not gotten a hit at all in this series. 8-7 Twins. Bob Miller, he will pitch to Johnson. Miller, 1-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Johnson, 2-6. And he still can't get a hit. Ground ball to second base. Up with it is Carew. throws to first, 1 out. 1 down, and here's Belanger. And Belanger is 1 for 4, doubled and reached on an error. And they're going to let Miller pitch to Belanger. They're going to let him pitch. Perinoski ready to go, probably for Hendricks. Miller sets up, and he will pitch. Miller, 2-2, wild pitch. It's a blank. Belanger, 4-3, and it's a base hit past short. The tying run is on. So Belanger gets a single, and now the batter is Hendricks. That will be it for Miller. He is done. Miller does not get a hold because he allowed runners. So here comes Hendricks, and the Twins are going to go ahead and bring out Ron Perinoski. 9-10, 31 saves, a 2.09 ERA. He's making his first appearance here in this postseason. So Ron Perinoski coming out for the Twins. Now Hendricks, the thing about it is Hendricks actually has to bat because they already used the backup catcher. So Ellie Hendricks will bat here. Infield is at double play. Fans here at Metropolitan Stadium hoping that Perinoski can keep this game where it is and close it out. Perinoski trying to get the save and give the Twins a 2-1 lead. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6th. Belanger at first. Perinoski. 5-4. Against the lefty. It's an automatic out. It's a ground ball to short. Do they turn it? 1, 2, 3. Second base, pivot Carew, 0. A 1-3. This ball game is over. That's your game. Ground ball to Cardenas. He's got it. Throws it over to Carew for 1. Carew pumps once, pumps twice. Throws to first. That's your game. Twins will beat the Orioles 8-7. Take a 2-1 series lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! No runs and a hit for the Orioles. And the number 1 team in the 69 season is 1 game away from being eliminated. What a big win for the Twins. And take a 2-1 series lead. And can the Twins win 1 more here in Metro Stadium to move on to the ALCS? Final line score coming up. What a game. For the Twins, 8 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. For the Orioles, 7 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher is Jim Perry. He's going to go to 2-0 on the postseason. Dave McNally drops to 0-1. No hold for Miller because he allowed runs, but Perinoski will get his first save. So a great win here for the Twins. 1 game away from the ALCS, knocking out the number 1 overall seed. You never know how with expanded playoffs, you never know how my postseasons will go. Tomorrow night, Game 4 of the other American League Division Series between the Oakland Athletics and the Boston Red Sox. Johnny Blue Moon Odom goes for the A's. Mike Nagy goes for the Red Sox. A's lead that series 2-1. Can the Red Sox force a Game 5? Or are the A's going to the ALCS? We will find out what happens tomorrow night. A's, Red Sox, ALDS Game 4 tomorrow night on the network. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. I think this game deserved it. subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the darn bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Minnesota Twins are one game away from the championship series. They win it tonight 8-7. They lead the Orioles in this ALDS 2-1. See you tomorrow night.